The blessed one. JB blessed. Yeah. Anyway, King JB. Back again. Guess who's back? Yeah, where was we at? Anyway, so oh yeah. Now I can't watch movies. I can't talk on the phone. Hell, fuck. I can't do anything. Apparently, this girl thinks anything I say or do in my apartment is her. Whatever. She responding to shit like I'm watching movies. I'm talking on the phone. Whatever. I'll get off the phone or say something about a movie. Whatever, and then I'll hear the usual, and then some little comment or mumble from her like this, like a response to what I was saying to on the phone, or whatever, or something, or comment about a movie or something I saw. I be whatever. Whether I'm talking on the phone, watching a movie, saying something, whatever. The motherfucker started fucking trying to was saying shit, responding back to me like and shit like that, like as if I was talking to her. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I ain't never met this girl still, right? I never met her, never been to her apartment, never hung out with her, never met her, never talked to her, nothing. Right? Besides her showing up in my apartment at 6 o'clock in the morning in her pajamas one morning. Yeah, I guess that was before I got mad, or I guess I got mad, she got mad. Well, I guess that's what made her mad. I don't know. Yeah, one morning I come in because she was spying on me, clocking me. Apparently the whole time, all this stuff was going on. Well, it wasn't just that going on. Apparently while I was trying to ignore it, she was busy doing that and clocking me like a motherfucker. Yeah, like trying to find out whatever, trying to hear all type of stuff, like, God knows what, you know what I'm saying? Like turning everything off and trying to hear when I'm talking to my mom, maybe probably hearing like personal stuff. I don't know, my name, this, that, the other, trying to find out places I'm going. Cause the shit went from following me around from above, like I said, and doing that shit, to following me out the door. Next thing you know, I'm going down the street and motherfucker following me down the street. Come to find out, she personally, literally getting in her car and racing down the street to follow me, to see where I go, to see what I'm doing, to see where I go. And if she ain't doing it, then she started, all these guys, right? I started seeing them. Almost everywhere I went, I'd go to Aldi's, I'd go to this store, that store, whatever. And a lot of times, before I leave my apartment, I'd tell my mom, oh, I'm going to go do this, go do that, or I'm going to go to this store and do that. And again, you can hear through the walls in there, so if somebody want to be nosy, I mean, you can turn all your shit up and put your ear in the wall, or just sit there and if a person, if the apartment is not whispering, basically, you're going to hear every word they say. Now, I was not thinking again at the beginning that I didn't know what was what was going on. Like, how am I supposed to know what's going on the other side of the wall? Besides what I'm hearing, what I've been hearing, and what I've been hearing and seeing out my door, out my window, whenever, out my balcony. So anyway, yeah, apparently she was spying on me, stalking me, whatever, right? Started going, and it got worse. Started going to places, this and that. Dudes are showing up, mean mugging me, walking by me. I don't know. Dudes I'm recognizing that I seen go and come from her joint. Here and there at stores, at places. I go here, I go there, at the bus stop, this and that. Dudes walking by me, mean mugging me, walking by me, and then mumbling some shit after they walk by me, like, yup, that, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little, oh, yeah, you know what that mean, right? Like a little, I don't know. She was telling these dudes to follow me around or some shit. Probably some shit like this. I guess I come to figure out that she was telling these dudes, oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, just tell me. Yeah. Tell me what's the white boy doing? Yeah. Did you see what he say? Did you see where did you see him over there? Yeah, shit. All right. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, bring your friend. I got you. Yeah, I got you too. Shit like that. Yeah. So apparently this is what she was doing, been doing, right? Yeah. Cause she, yeah. Hell, she ain't a prostitute. She a low-class prostitute. Hell, let's be honest. Crack hoe. Yeah, oh, shit, fuck a crack hoe. Hey, let's be honest, man. If one of the tricks shows up with some, she gonna do some. Guarantee, I bet you. Look, I put $1 million on it. If the Spanish man show up with some good coke, she gonna do a bump. If the black dude show up with some good boot, she gonna do a hit. If the Pakistani dude show up with some good what the fuck ever, man, right? Some Tina, some boot, what the fuck ever, right? Man, I put money on it. They up there, they've been up there and was up there doing all kind of drugs. I mean, how the fuck do you do all that shit? That, you know what I'm saying? Every day, no breaks, this and that, all the crazy shit. Without fucking some type of drug, you know what I'm saying? You ain't on fucking drug. How the fuck you? Why would a motherfucker even? Are you kidding me? Come on, man, get out of here. Nah, I don't know, it ain't no pro here. We talking about a crack hole, man. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is. Hey, I'm gonna call it what it is. Okay? Ain't no fake ass. I don't give a fuck. Hey, man, look, I ain't no hater. It's like this. It is what it is. I don't do all that. Nah. All that bullshit and this, that, the other, blah, 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 what the fuck ever, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I ain't mad, I ain't this, I ain't that. I ain't with all that, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. Yeah. Whatever, it is what it is. Same, either way, both ways with anything, what the fuck ever, man. If I'm walking down the street and see the police beating somebody up, I'm gonna say, what the fuck y'all doing? The hell, that's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just like this, motherfucker was doing what they were doing. Well, hell, they were dead wrong because the shit got worse. Like I said, it turned into some other shit. I guess she got mad because when she came down to my apartment at 6 o'clock in the morning, I don't know why. After what, 2 or 3 months or the first couple months, some shit, hearing all, she must have been telling the guys to not make a sound, something. She had to have. Because for the first like 2 or 3 months, all I heard was her or the female voice. She must have been telling these dudes, don't make a sound. I don't want my neighbor to hear you. She had to. How do I? You know what I'm saying? Because it was after a certain point, then I started hearing them. Where I guess she got mad at some point and started telling them, it's all right, whatever. I don't care if you hear you, something like that. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like, again, I ain't never met the girl. Still, to this day, don't know her, never talked to her, never been to her house, never hung out with her. The police told me her name. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even still know her name. But apparently, she know all about me. Yeah. She know all kind of stuff about me. But I ain't never met her. So, yeah. Nah. Anyway... Yeah, so she been spying on me, stalking me from day one. Obviously, she must be mentally ill, some type of mental disability case, something like that. It's got to be. And anyway, back to the thing. So, this kept going on. It kept, eventually it started bothering my mom, waking her up, this and that. I mean, what I'm supposed to, we supposed to pay $2,000 so I could put earplugs in my fucking ears in the living room at night so I could watch a movie. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on top of fucking trying to sit there and be polite and nice and from the beginning and ask and shit for them to be quiet when I didn't have to say shit. I could have just fucking kidding me. Anyway, yeah, many things. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Leasing office, police, this, that, whatever. Report, this, that, whatever, right? But I don't. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay to myself, man. I try to mind my business. That's how I am. I do mind my business. I stay to myself. That's how I am. Anyway, The motherfuckers, I guess, like she came down to my apartment at 6 o'clock in the morning because she knew, I guess she clocked me and knew I went a certain place at certain time in the morning, this and that, like knew my schedule and shit and all this crazy shit. So she knew to be, man, I come to my apartment 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm coming in. I see the girl standing at my door, my apartment door, in her pajamas. Hair did like she just came from the salon. The straightener, she must got a straightener in her house or something, or ran to the salon. I'm serious. The straightening joint, all that, like the salon joint, like all like in her pajamas and all everything, yeah. And I'm like, oh Lord, I'm like, yeah, that's her. I'm walking up, right? I'm like, yeah, that's her. And I'm thinking, okay, so she must finally came down to say hi or something after all this shit, right? She want me to holler at, or nah. First I'm thinking, oh, she gonna say hi. She gonna try to say, oh, good morning, or act like she was just checking. I don't know, checking the mail. But I guess she was. That's what she was doing, right? Hey, look, check this out. Man, I saw her, I was like, well, yeah, that's her. I guess she gonna try to say hi or something, right? She gonna try to make sure, oh, hello, oh, excuse me, or something, just so she could say hi or try to talk to me or whatever, get me to talk to her or something. That's what I'm thinking, right? And shit, I'm glad, boy, I tell you what, if she had a brain enough to say good morning or hi, I probably would have said, hey, how you doing? And God, thank you. She didn't, oh, I pray to Jesus every morning. She didn't say nothing. Oh my God, thank you. Anyway, I walk over to my door and I turn and she's standing there, and that's my fucking door, man, 6 o'clock in the morning. In her pajamas. Hair did like she came from the salon at 6 in the morning. And I look over and she's standing there looking at me like a piece of steak at the grocery store, smoking a cigarette. And all that shit. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? I'm like, is she confused? I'm thinking, what is she confused or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like thinking, what the hell? So I turn to unlock my door and I look back one more time and she's standing there looking at me like smoking a cigarette, staring at me like a piece of steak. Like she looking for a piece of steak. So I was like, I turned, went to my apartment, shut the door. Now I'm laughing because in hindsight, at the time I didn't, right? But in hindsight, I see now. Yeah, she went back up to her apartment and lost her mind, some shit. Yeah, mad as a bitch, right? Something like that, like, whatever, right. In hindsight, I see that now, but at the time, I wouldn't, how am I supposed to know what the fuck, man? How am I supposed, somebody spying on me, stalking me, I don't even fucking know. How the fuck, and they done found out all kind of stalked me and followed me and spied on me, found out all kind of shit, and I don't know nothing. What the fuck I'm supposed to know? Anyway, but in hindsight, I see now, yeah. She probably was mad as a bitch when I didn't say nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I went all the way down. I went down to his apartment and stood next to his door at 6 in the morning in my pajamas and looked right at him. He ain't say nothing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? In hindsight, I see that, but it's like, I mean, come on, man. What the fuck? Is you kidding me? Where the fuck is you from? I mean, who is you anyway? Like, you know what I mean? How is you gonna come stand next to my fucking door in the morning and you don't even know me, never met me, nothing? You know what I'm saying? Never talked to me, nothing. Oh, let me guess. She thought if she did that, I was going to say something. That's what she thought. How so? How so? No, 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 no. It don't work like that. How so? I wasn't up standing next to her door in the morning at 6 in the morning in my pajamas. No. Next to some girl door that I ain't never met, never talked to, never hang out with, didn't even know. No, 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 no. She was standing next to my apartment door at 6 o'clock in the morning in her pajamas with her hair did. At a man door that she ain't never met, never talked to, never spoke to, never said hi to, didn't know nothing, never hung out with, nothing. What the hell what must have been in her brain besides lint? Is you kidding me? No. You got the wrong one, sweetie pie. Yeah. So I guess she got real mad. Yeah. And I come to realize that, eventually I realized, she thought I was supposed to say something. How the fuck that work? Where they do that at? She thought I was supposed to say something. Nah, you just blew your chance. Just like Eminem, right? You just blew your chance. Didn't mean to ruin your plans. Anyway, after that, she got mad, boy. She kicked it in high gear. Yeah. She went up to her apartment there. She kicked it in high gear, boy. They started, they kicked it in high gear. Like, I guess this shit made her mad, like, for real. And, eventually I started getting annoyed. I was trying to be nice and polite, I'm sitting there trying to be nice and polite and asking them, can you please leave me alone? Can y'all please be quiet, this and that? And they steady laughing and fucking and bumping and thumping and this and like it's a big joke. Now, again, I don't know who they think I am, who she thought I was, or what the fuck. I mean, I guess she ain't from around here. She probably looked at me and said, oh, it's a white boy. She probably think I'm young because I'm blessed with youthful looks. But I'm not going to say my age. I'm going to let y'all guess. Anyway, maybe she thought I was young, or she thought I was a white boy, or whatever. I don't know, or whatever, right? Anyway, right? Didn't know. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Anyway, so they kicked it in high gear. One night, woke my mom up, and I had to get her back to sleep. Went out in the living room and. Man, I tell you what, I sitting there watching the movie and man, they got it going and I keep my patio door cracked, always had before she moved in. And they got it going, I said, and I'm sitting there trying to watch a movie. My mom just woke up talking about this and that because of them. And I had to get her back to bed. My mom old, 65, disabled. Shut the door, went back in the living room. Man, I said, they said they were doing their thing, whatever. She was doing whatever, all that shit they do with a freak off, pup daddy freak offs and all this and that, all night, all day, loud as a bitch and all this crazy shit, following me around while they doing it, this and that. And it's like, I said, I started getting upset because now it's turning into, it ain't about, it's about simple, basic decency, basic respect now. Now it's getting to a point where her and whoever are straight up just purely disrespecting me and my mother. Simple as that. Now, whether that be because it's whatever reason, she got mad because she came down to my door and thought I was supposed to say something to her, which I don't even understand how that works. Anyway, no, it don't work like that. So, I don't know if I don't know if the girl from down south, maybe she racist, got a problem with white people. I don't know. My little sister mixed, so you can't play no racist shit with me. Nah. My little sister daddy, Ali Myers, okay? So can't nobody play with her, or you gotta deal with JoJo, Lamar, and all them. So the Prathers, the Zigglers, the Myers, yeah, you mess with my little sister, you gonna have to play with all them, and they don't play. So anyway, yeah, that's my other side of the family. Anyway, so I said, I started getting upset. I said, man, they started doing her stuff, so mumbling her shit down to me. I said, and then I said, I find one night, I said, man, I said, y'all need to stop mumbling at me. Y'all need to stop talking to me. Y'all need to stop doing this shit to me and my mom. Like this some other shit. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all taking this shit into another whatever, some other shit. And then that's the first time I heard a guy voice, a chuckle, a low chuckle. Like this is a big joke. Like it's a big game. Yeah. Like this is a big fun game. And no matter what I say, no matter what I do, I guess what they acting like I'm just a bitch ass punk ass white boy, right? Who just run his mouth and just ain't gonna do shit. Just a punk ass white boy, right? I'm just a bitch ass. What they say? I'm just a punk ass white boy, bitch ass white boy. Just run his mouth, ain't gonna do shit. Blah blah blah. This and that. Big joke, everything hilarious, funny, and it don't matter. It's a big joke. It's hilarious. No matter it doesn't matter what he says or does. It's a hilarious joke. It's hilarious, right? This is what they were playing, right? So I said, no, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I guess you done found the right one or the wrong one or both or whatever you want to call it, right? Because, I don't happen to be your average white boy. I'm sorry to let you know. Yes, I happen to be from the projects for real. Yeah. The real projects. Yeah. No, not on a fucking rap video or a TV show. No, for real, yeah. And, I've learned to hold that side of me down, because I'm not in the projects no more. But, sometimes it's hard to get it up out of you. Well, I don't think it'll ever leave, but it's okay. You can learn how to control it. Anyway, so they kept going with their stuff. And then as I started getting like that, I guess she got mad. This motherfucker started stomping on the ground like a motherfucking, like a wildebeest, some shit, and all kind of, like, I'm talking about not like they, like the, it was when, just, the fucking shit, the fucking loud and thumping on the ground. No. Motherfucker heard me say that, right? And I heard the chuckle from the first time. And then I said, oh, so there's a guy up there. Or I guess there is. She got a boyfriend or something. Boyfriend? Yeah. The whole Mo County is her boyfriend. Anyway, so yeah, motherfuckers, somebody started stomping on the ground as I was saying that, like as if they was mad, like bucking back, like, and I'm thinking, hold up, how the fuck is somebody gonna act like they getting mad and bucking back at me, right? For my reaction of their disrespect for nothing whatsoever of me and my elderly mother in my home. So let me get this right. This motherfucker started getting mad and stomping like in a different way, like bucking, like, cause I started saying that, like, nah, this is some other shit, and this ain't gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work out for y'all in the end. It ain't gonna look good in the long run. This ain't gonna work out for y'all. Y'all better vacate. Y'all better find. I was trying to tell them, y'all better find some other white boy to do this with, and they just kept mumbling and chuckling and thumping, and the more I complained, basically, it's like the madder she got, and the more she did that. But then, like I said, I guess her or what, I guess she, man, motherfucker started stomping like in a different way, like stomping, like, like some aggressive, like bucking shit. Like, what? Hold on. How do you go from some fucking all the time trying to mumble and moan to me and thumping at me to now some like disrespectful, stomping, bucking at me shit? Like, hold up. So, nah. And I'm thinking, hold on, so how the fuck does that work? The motherfucker, so I'm thinking, this girl think that she gonna buck at me or disrespect me or whatever, come back at me or whatever, start doing that, kick it in high gear, get mad, whatever, because I start complaining or I start saying something about the shit because I politely was asking them to stop and they wouldn't. And then when I started getting a little annoyed because they waking my elderly mom up and disrespecting the dog shit out of me and my mom and my home and me as a man for no reason whatsoever. And this ain't got nothing to do with a bitch, a hoe, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, anything. Nah, see, that's what I said. When you take it, done. It turned into something else. At a certain point, no. You could take everything out, put it on the side, and just leave that there. And it's like, well, hold on now, what man you know of gonna sit there and go for that at his home with it, with his mother? If that's the case, right? I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, hell, they lucky I even tried to say anything or warn them. I didn't have to say a goddamn thing. I could have did many things. I could have went down the road and talked to the peoples. I could have, just like she like to talk to the police. That's another thing. She a snitch. Yeah, come to find out, we're going to get to that later on anyway. Yeah, she like to talk to the police. She like to lie to the police. Yeah, she like to talk to the police. She like to lie to the police. So she a snitch. And a drug addict, among other things, come to find out, yeah, this motherfucker is, yeah. Anyway, so motherfucker started really, really, like, coming, in a certain way, like she was bucking or something. And I'm like, what, how you gonna buck when you the one disrespecting me? Like, how that work? Nah, it don't work like that. Nah, sorry. No. It don't work like that. And if that's the case, right? If that's what this person think is what the deal and what's gonna happen, she gonna find out different. She's gonna find out different. And at the beginning, I tried to be nice, and I was like, and that's when I first started saying, I was like, I started complaining, and that's when she started getting mad because she's complaining. Hell, her and whoever was sitting up there fucking mumbling, bumping, banging, and moaning and groaning to me for I don't know how long, and then as soon as I start saying anything about it, motherfucker get mad or some shit. Like, how the fuck that work? Nah. On top of spying on me and stalking me and all kind of shit the whole time, apparently. She been spying on me and stalking me, know all kind of shit about me, yet I don't know her. Nah. What it looked like is this girl's mentally ill. This girl mentally ill and obviously became obsessed with me or some shit. I don't know, she saw me. How the fuck you gonna come down to my apartment and stand next to my door and stare me in my face when you wasn't invited? I mean, I didn't tell nobody to come to my door. And even if I did, which I didn't, why would a female come down to my door after she moved on top of my apartment after all that stuff and then come at 6 o'clock in the morning because she know where I'm going and certain times when I go and come in, certain places I go because she spied on me. And she knew I was coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning that day in her pajamas, hair did, straightener, and all this and that at 6 in the morning, staring at me like a piece of steak, and thought I was supposed to say something or some shit. Are you kidding me? How so? No. Anyway, so as we move along here, Nah, I said, man, and then that night they woke my mom up again. I said, man, nah, I said, y'all taking this to some other shit. This ain't about no fucking, I don't know whatever y'all doing or this or that or racism or what the fuck ever, whether she got a problem with white people, what the fuck, I don't know. How the fuck you disrespect the fucking shit out of somebody like that if you ain't fucking racist or something? I mean, for real, I'm sorry, I'm from the projects. I know racism when I fucking feel it. I'm gonna call it what it is all day. That's what I do. I don't give a fuck. I don't do that fucking bullshit. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm call it what it is, man. Simple as that. I don't like, fuck that shit. Whatever. I'm gonna call it what it is. And what? Yeah. And what? So anyway, nah. I told, I tried to warn them. I said, man, they mumbling at me, laughing, this and that, stomping on the ground. I said, man, I'm telling y'all don't want to do this. Y'all might want to find some other white boy to do this with, because in the long run, it ain't gonna pan out good for you. And they just kept right on. Yeah. Kept right. Yep. And moaning and a little chuckle from whatever guy was up there at the time. Well, come to find out, there was more than one guy up there all the time. Yeah. Nah, she had like 2-3 dudes living in the apartment at all 24/7. Aside from like, I'd say like 15 to 20 guys that rotate through her apartment every day. Yes, sir. I'm talking about it starts in the morning, right? I would hear 1-2 guys come in. And then I hear what I told y'all, right? Hear all that. And then I'll hear him leave. About half an hour later, I'll hear some other guy come in. I hear the footsteps, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Then I hear her, right? All that shit, right? Then, maybe for an hour, then that stop. I hear somebody leave. Then maybe an hour later, I hear a couple people come in. And then it starts again for maybe an hour or two. And on throughout the day and throughout the night. And it's like, so all in all, at the end of the day, I estimated, I figured, probably about 15 to 20 guys. They probably rotate on a routine basis every day, pretty much. They rotate on a routine basis. Now, I started saying this stuff, and I guess she got mad. Somebody got mad up there, and she started stomping like she was trying to buck. Like, not on some like fucking and moaning and bumping shit, like some kicking and stomping like she trying to buck shit. And I'm like, whoa, nah. Now it's something else. Now it's done turned into something else. You know what I'm saying? Now this about respect. So I ain't going behind like some crack hole that everybody fuck. I ain't going behind whatever. I'm going behind my respect as a man. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Motherfucking laugh, talk shit, run their mouth, lie, bullshit, agree with me, disagree. I care less. I care not at all. This is what happened to me. I give a fuck what anybody think. Fuck you and hey, look, it's like this. Fuck what a motherfucker think. I care not. Kiss my ass. I do not give a shit. This is what happened to me. You think I really give a fuck what a motherfucker think or mumble when he walk by me? I don't give a goddamn rat's ass what a motherfucker think, feel, or mumble when he walk me about this shit. I know one thing, motherfucker want to get involved in this shit, they gonna get the same thing she got coming to her. A lot of help. Yeah, apparently a lot of help from all types of people that get paid to help people like her. Police officers, hospitals, institutions, jails, correction officers, probation officers, doctors, psychiatrists. They got all types of people to help her with all the stuff she need. Yep. So it's like this. She had people following me around. She had these. Once this shit got to this point right now, it's about some respect shit. Now it's like she just straight trying to disrespect me. For no reason at all. Again, I never met her, never did talk to her. How could I disrespect her or do anything or disrespect her if I never met her? How could I do anything or say anything or disrespect her or do anything to her to warrant anything or a level of disrespect or anything from her if I've never met her? Not even one time, never talked to her, hung out with her, been to her house, don't know her. No, so that means she thought or somebody put the idea in her head that she could disrespect the dog shit out of me because what? Because I'm white? Or what? Because she just thinks she can do whatever she wants? I mean, what is it? Is it a racial thing? Is it she mentally ill? What? I don't know. You know what? I don't care. I don't care because, like I said, I don't know her. This ain't about that. How the fuck I'm gonna be jealous or mad about something or somebody I don't even know? I ain't never met nothing. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say, think, do, this, that, whatever. It's like this. I'm gonna call it what it is. How the fuck am I or anybody gonna be mad or jealous about anything of another person that they or me have never even met, never talked to, never met, never hung out with, never even spoke one word to, never even said hi? I never said, I mean, I seen her once or twice the whole 2 years, or over 2 years now, that she lived there, lived on top of us, been living on top of us. Which is another thing. It's like the motherfuckers like try to hide and shit. So it's like, nah, there's some other shit that went into some other shit and that's that, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't happening. And I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. And this, you know what I'm saying? This is my life. This is what I went through. And this is what YouTube for. It's for you and me and your story. So this is my life. This is what I went through and this is what YouTube for. So I don't care what a motherfucker think. Think what you want. All right. Anyway, the blessed one. So I'm about to go to college here. Yeah, I got a grant gonna pay for my stuff, you know. But they couldn't set up my schedule until I get an address. Said I had to get an address because something messed up with my address. So now I got an address that I can use for it, and it was a little bump in the road, that's all. And now I'm about to get that started, set up my schedule and start doing that. So I can't have some crack hoe that I don't know that either thinks I'm her pimp or some shit following me around and having all her tricks follow me around and all this and that and I'd put $1 million on it that she's on drugs. I mean, how do you do what I heard and saw for months and months and months and months if you ain't on fucking drugs, man? Are you kidding me? Or something. One or all the above. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Let's be real. Anyway, so, nah, man, nah, fuck all that, man. Ain't nobody going for that. Ain't going for that shit. Fuck that. So it's like this, yeah, nah, man, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me like that. Me and my mom and my home. Nah, fuck that shit. Anyway, so nah, that's how it went. And basically, you know, she started, this stomping shit like she bucking back, right? And I said, oh, no, that's it. Now the shit done changed, right? And then all these dudes start showing up everywhere I go. Like, she listening. When most time I tell my mom, all right, I'm about to go to the store, I'm about to go here, and I'll say where I'm going and shit. And I guess she must have been listening, whatever. I go places, right, and be dudes that I recognize going and coming from her joint, walking by me, mean mugging me and shit. Walk by me and mumble some shit. Like, something, and they say, yep, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shit, like, little cryptic shit like that. I'm like, oh, nah, let me find out this bitch got her tricks following me around, trying me, mug me, motherfucking threaten me, or God knows what, say shit to me and mumble shit to me. So now, it ain't just in the house. I can't even go down the motherfucking road. Or this bitch getting her motherfucking car and follow me down the road. Try to see where I'm at. If she don't do it, then she tells one of her tricks to do it. Got them following me around. Yeah. Oh, go see where he at. I got you. Yeah. Bring your friend too. Yup. Tell me what he doing. Or if you see him down there, whatever. Yeah, where is he at? Where the white boy? You see the white boy? Where'd he go? Yeah, did you hear what he said? All that shit, right? And all these dudes, I guess she was telling, straight, man, it's like this. Yeah. If you see the white boy, let me know and I got you. Like that. So pretty much that what must have been going on for I don't know how long. A couple months of that. And after a month or two of that, let me tell you something. I don't know this girl. I don't know these people. I don't know what the fuck they thought or think is going on. But I'm a grown man. And I don't give a fuck. I do not care what anybody think. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker run their mouth. All little bitch ass white boy talking shit, this, that. Man, miss me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Been there, did that, grew up in the real projects long time ago. Man, I don't give a nothing about that. Fuck you and anybody else talking that shit. Anybody. Anyway. Nah, so, that was it, man. It was like, this shit done turned into something else now. And, this motherfucker stalking me and shit. Like, straight up. And I realized eventually she had been stalking me. Since she moved in, she had been spying on me and stalking me. I realized that later on. And, after these guys started following me, she had these guys following me around. I don't know these people. They stay mumbling shit at the store. These motherfuckers popping up at places I'm going and shit. Getting to the point where these motherfuckers getting close to me and shit, walking by me and shit. Nah, fuck all that. I don't know these people. Nah, I went and bought me a gun legally. Yeah, legally. That's right. Yeah. Ain't nobody fucking stupid. That's right. Legally, I can legally carry all that. That's right. Yes, sir. Now, I did that, and the next day, all these dudes stopped. It just stopped. Everything stopped. Instantly. The next day. Because when I got the joint, I don't know if she overheard, was listening. Because I got it. I showed my mom, and I was just looking at it, whatever. And I don't know if she heard that or whatever. Either way, the next day, man, it wasn't nobody trying to mug me. It wasn't nobody trying to follow me. It wasn't nobody laughing. Everybody was looking all like, oh, I'm minding my business. And it wasn't nobody trying to fucking look at me or nothing. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm thinking, what the hell happened? So I go back home and I don't know. I mean, the shit was weird, man. It's like, and then the shit kind of calmed down, a little bit quieted down. But then at the same time, about 2 days later, a couple days went by, right? And all this shit just ceased immediately. The shit with them following me around and shit, or people, all these dudes following me around and all this shit. All this crazy ass shit, and for what? And what they think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. Motherfucker come up on me, man, look. A couple days later, this motherfucking snitch ass crackhole motherfucking bitch that don't even know me called the motherfucking police, what the fuck ever, went to the police and took a restraining order out on me. And wrote like a list of a pack of fucking lies or some shit, because the motherfucking police came to me and said, oh yeah, we got a restraining order because your neighbor took a restraining order out on you. And I said, my neighbor took a restraining order on me. I said, what neighbor are you talking about? What neighbor? He said, your neighbor up on top of you. I said, I don't know her. I ain't never met her. And he said, oh, okay, well, she's got a restraining order on you. And I said, okay, so a person that I've never met and don't know and never talked to took a restraining order on me, so how does that work? And he said, I don't know, but fucking dumbass cop. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know what I'm talking about. How the fuck did she know all my goddamn information or whatever she need to know to take a restraining order on me when I never met this girl? Is that hard to see? Is that rocket science? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so he like, well, I don't know. Here is your neighbor has a restraining order. Man, this stupid ass fucking guy. I said, okay, did you not hear what I just said? I do not know her. I've never met her. So she got a restraining order. Okay, so if I don't know her, never met her, what the fuck? I don't get it, right? And he's like, well, it's all on the paperwork, right? And I said, okay, so, well, what's the girl's name? You know what I'm saying? Imagine this. I'm sitting here and this motherfucking cop is telling me, oh, your neighbor has a restraining order on you. And I'm telling this motherfucker, oh, really? Well, I've never met her. How is that? So I've never even talked to her. How is that possible? How can you take a restraining order for what? If I've never met her or talked to her or nothing, don't even know her, how do you take a restraining order on somebody? Anyway, he said, oh, it's your neighbor. I said, so I'm asking him, so eventually, oh, it's on the paperwork, this and that. I said, well, am I gonna be, what's her name? Do you know her name? Like, what the fuck? And like, this motherfucker's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's on the paperwork right there, Dominique Young. And I said, oh, okay, all right, okay. So, all right, now at least I know her name, Dominique Young. I said, okay, so this is the, okay, so whatever, right? All right, so now I know her name. Like, oh, yeah. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Man, look, it's like this, man. I looked at the shit and it wasn't nothing but a pack of lies, all right? Bunch of bullshit talking about recordings. She talking about she got recordings of me threatening her, right? Now, what I see in hindsight, what she was doing, right? This is what she was doing. She was doing all that crazy sex shit, right? And and then to the point where I started getting like mad because she was disrespecting me and my mom. And I started, getting mad. And then they started doing real disrespect, took it to a whole nother thing and took it to some disrespectful shit, right? And started and she had dudes up there mumbling shit down like, fuck you, bitch, and all this and that and shit, threatening me, talking about I'll slap your ass, and threatening me all kind of shit. So I'm saying, like, what? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on. I'm like, so I'm responding. I'm saying stuff back. Well, this motherfucking bitch was recording me. Yeah. So this motherfucking bitch that I don't know that thinks I'm her pimp or her man or something because she followed me everywhere I go. She calls everybody in Mo County and says, where's the white boy? Did you hear what he said? Did you see where he went? Do you know where he's at? Everybody. She thinks I'm her man. She thinks I'm her pimp. And wherever I go, right, that's where she gonna go. Right? Facts, I swear to God. Wherever I go, this girl is gonna she finds out where I go and she goes there, right? And she tries to fuck any guys around wherever I go. Hey, now correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that something a scorned ex do? Scorn a baby mama who mad, right? Ain't that? Hey, look. Ain't if an ex, right, a scorned ex, mad at a dude, right, mad at a man, she'll go around find where he at, right, and fuck all the dudes or try to fuck his friends or fuck the dudes around him, right? Ain't this something a scorned baby mama do? Find out where baby daddy at, who he messing with, and try to fuck it up, or go around and fuck whatever dudes or friends he got, whatever, right, or fuck the guys around him. Okay, but look, this the thing though. I'm not her baby daddy. She ain't my baby mama. She ain't my girl. I'm not her man. Do I have to say it again? I have never met this girl. Not even one time out of all this, right? Yeah. This girl know me like cook food, right? But I ain't never met her. So this is what she do. I guess her way of taking her anger out or whatever was getting them, her and her, I guess her. Oh, couldn't find. Oh, it wasn't just her up there. Yeah, it was a Spanish girl up there too. I came on the balcony one day, saw a Spanish girl standing up there through the cracks in the balcony, and she was trying to hide. When she saw me looking up, I said, "Oh, so it ain't just one of them up there." And I seen her. She was trying to like step back and hide, like, and pull back against the wall because she could see I was looking up. And then I looked over and I seen a Spanish dude sitting in a chair on the balcony next to her. I looked through the crack on the back of his shirt and I could see the sign for the maintenance man of our building on the back of his t-shirt. So now we got Dominique, whoever the fuck that is, because I don't know her, never met her, who fuck every motherfucking guy I am around, whether I know them or not. I don't know. It's some weird shit. Like, this motherfucker will find where I'm at, right? And she'll fuck dudes around me, just period, just because, just any dudes, period. Like, she'll try to find out where I'm at, right? I swear to God, this is a true story. This girl been stalking me, right? She tried to find out where I'm at, and then any guys that are around where I'm at, right? Whether I know them or not, she will literally try to start fucking all of them. Now, I don't know why. I don't know if this is so she can have more people to try to follow me around or what. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, it can't be like some type of shit, like I said, some type of what, trying to make me mad or jealous type shit. How the fuck would that be so? Like I said, how's anybody gonna be mad or jealous from someone that they've never met, that they've never been with, they've never talked to, they never hung out with, nothing? Okay. Again, I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers you think or say. What the fuck ever. Yeah, this is a longer video today, but oh well. Usually they're going to be 10 minutes, but today we just got into it a little more, that's all. Anyway, so her and her Spanish co-worker up there with the maintenance man of my building, and I don't know how, like I said, a whole rack of other motherfuckers. Come to find out, it's like I said, man, it's a couple dudes apparently that live in there, and a girl or two. They live in there with her full time, straight up, and aside from the 15 to 20, they rotate on the routine. Yeah, so I'm sure they making a lot of money. I'm sure she probably knows a lot of people when you go around and you fuck everybody for apparently no reason or whatever, like, cause she's mentally ill or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. Either way, first thing I did was I said, well, I need a restraining order too, because this is insane. I mean, how does a girl get a restraining order on me and I never met her? So the first thing is, yeah, I need a restraining order. One of the first things was, well, first of all these dudes following me around, getting real close to me that I didn't know, threatening me and all kind of shit. So the first thing I did was get some protection, okay? And I went to get a restraining order on her. Well, the reason she got the restraining order on me, I realized afterwards, I realized at the end, in hindsight, Everything stopped. Remember how I said when I got a little protection, everything stopped. Everything ceased instantly for a couple days, and then came a restraining order, right? And all that, right? And then at the end of that, right, the judge or the police or whatever said at the end of it all, okay, this is going to be for 6 months, and for this 6 months, you cannot have, carry, or have any weapons on you whatsoever. And when I left, as soon as I left the building, I swear on my life, it was motherfuckers at the motherfucking station, like basically like waiting, and the mean mugging and the walking past me and mumbling shit, it just like that, back on. So I realized that's what that was about. I got some protection because of this shit, and what happened was, what it looks like is in hindsight, is these fools said, nah, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not messing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like, what happened. Because, you know, I set up my cell phone like a body cam. Both of them. Both my Galaxies. So all I got to do is double tap my power button, right? Like the police. I got a body. Fuck, the police got a body cam. I got a body cam too. Police got protection. I got protection too. So any type of situation happen, it's like this. I set my phone up to double tap my power button, and it automatically, camera comes up and starts recording video automatically. All I got to do is double tap the power button. It starts recording video automatically. So all I'm going to do, if anything happens, or any situation where I feel like if something like that. Now, right now, I'm not allowed to have it because of this shit. It's been about a month or so I got about 4 months, and then I can go. My buddy has it in his garage, nice and safe, with my ammunition that I bought to go with it and all that. And there, yes, I got hollow tips. That's right, yes. 150 count box, yes, that's right. And I have the receipt and all that for it. So when this couple months goes past, it'll be on me everywhere I go. Yeah, that's a fact. It was on me everywhere I went as soon as I got it, along with my ammunition, until some older crackhole probably went and told her, hey, if you say this, he can't carry it. Anyway, so in about 4 months, that'll be over. And I guess, right? Because apparently that thing has its own reputation. Yeah, I ain't got to say shit. Yeah, that's what I learned. Yeah. So I ain't never had one legally, right, that I'm allowed to hold, carry, this, that. And, the streets talk, man. It's streets gonna talk, man. So something like that is going to go out like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? That's why, obviously in hindsight, the next day. What did I do? I ain't do nothing. I ain't say shit. Hell, I tried to say shit. Motherfucker kept laughing. But look, as soon as that was it, right? And what did I say? Nothing. I just got the protection. And the next day, that was it. Now, yes, I didn't know. Yeah, that thing got its own reputation like that. Yeah. I did not know that. And, I do have to say it was quite a good feeling. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like I said, I call it how it is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was quite a good feeling. Yeah. Hell, I'm gonna be honest. Hell, people were real polite. Everywhere I went, wasn't nobody trying to mean mug or nothing. Everybody was polite, and if they wasn't polite and happy, they was looking like they were just about their business and doing whatever they were doing. They sure as hell weren't trying to mean mug. Wasn't nobody trying to mean mug me or anything. Boy, I tell you what, that's power right there. Well, I tell you what, like when I got that motherfucker in my hand, right? About 3.4 pound, like trade pound, 3.8 pound, 3.4 pounds, something like that. That motherfucker heavy, right? That motherfucker heavy. I was happy when I got that bitch. Yeah, that's another thing. That's a whole other thing. When I got that motherfucker, I damn near forgot about this shit. Cause yeah, I'm from the project, so motherfucker know from the project. They know what I'm talking about when I say that. I was so boy when I got that. I got that job. I felt that motherfucker heavy, boy. I got them slugs out. Oh, I looked at that boy, you couldn't take the smile off my face, boy. I damn near forgot about all this shit, that shit, everything. I was so happy. Man, I don't even give a fuck about this shit no more. I don't care about nothing. I was so happy. I was like, man, boy, I'm still happy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't, like I said, the motherfucking lying bitch, some older crack hoe must have told her a little trick. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. That'll be over in about 4.5 months, something like that. And back to my hip where it belongs. Cause I bought a holster to go with it. Yeah, I did. Yes, I sure did. One of them underarm joints. Yeah. Yep, got one of them. Go with it. It wasn't much. Shit, I bought it from the same joint I got the gun from. That joint is perfect. Yeah, that joint nice. Go right under your arm. When you put your t-shirt on, whatever, you can't tell. All you gotta do is pull your shirt up. Joint come right out. So yeah, Johnny's bitches, and yeah, man, it put a smile on a man's face. Yeah, it do. I mean, that's what they say, you know. That's how that's how the country made some shit. They tell me I'm French. Yeah, that's what my sister said. And send her blood with the ancestry.com, right? Your blood don't lie. She called me up. I said, what you want? Well, I'm supposed to tell you that we're French. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? She said, well, I sent my blood in to Ancestry.com and I paid them $600. And they told me that I was 75% French. And if I had any brothers or sisters with the same parents, that I needed to let them know. And I said, oh, well, thanks. I thought I was from England. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the projects, you know. I'm like, well, shit. I guess I'm from England, you know what I'm saying, right? Nah. Apparently, I was one of them French motherfuckers that came with them over here to help them. I'm from one of them. I'm not from England. Boy, till then, I thought I was, you know, essentially, I figured I was from England or something, like, you know, from wherever white people come from. And little did I ever thought, you know, well, duh, France is white people, right? But I mean, I don't know, it just never came. Well, whatever. I'm French. Yeah, I'm a Frenchman. 75% French, whatever. Ain't everybody has a majority. Nobody's 100%. That's what they said. They said everybody got a majority, and whatever the majority is, that's who you are. It's going to be a mix, but it's going to be a majority too. The majority is who you are. And 75, they said, is a high majority, because some people are like 55, 60. Some people are damn near even half, like almost like damn near 50-50. Some people are even higher, like 85, 90, and 10 or something like. But it's never 100. It's always a mix, and it's anywhere, basically, I think they say between 70 and 90 is considered very high, anywhere between there. So 75% French. Anyway, back on to the story, right? I found out I'm French. Let me shut up. It's been an hour. All right, we're going to get back to the rest of this later. Anyway, I'm going to go back down here. This motherfucker probably got people waiting for me now, stalking me. Still, look. This motherfucker thinks I'm her pimp or some shit. Look, she think I'm her man. Everywhere I go, she follows me. She tries to fuck any guys around. Oh, and let me drop this before I go. We're going to finish up the story in another couple videos. But anyway, at the beginning or towards the middle of this shit, right? Okay, there's a neighbor that I had down on the side of me, right? She moved on the top of me, right? Well, this neighbor that moved on the side of me was a Spanish girl. Not like the Spanish girl I saw on her balcony, neither. Thick. Yeah, thick. and not with a tire like Dominique, whoever Dominique is. Nah, I'm talking about yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. Yup, J-Lo. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, body like that, yeah, pretty face, yeah, yeah. And I saw her once or twice too in the hallway, or maybe more than once or twice. And once or twice, I think she might have waved and said hi, and I said hey, and kept walking, you know what I'm saying? Well, I just want to drop this before I end this video. In the middle of this shit with her upstairs going on, right? I was laying in the living room one night while this shit was going on, right? I don't know if the Spanish girl side heard this stuff or what. I don't know if she heard me when I got mad and started, because they was mumbling shit eventually, and then I started saying stuff back, and the bitch was recording it. So basically, she was bamboozling me. She was getting me to say shit or try to react, and then try to record it. So I guess so she could blackmail me or do that restraining order or some shit. But it's all fake. It's all made up. It's all lies and eliciting a response. She was eliciting a response from me, and then quickly being quiet, and then trying to record my response, like doing and saying whatever they were doing. And then as soon as I responded, or if I responded, I guess she would, you know what I'm saying? She would hit, whatever, put a phone down or something on the near, because I always, like I said, I always kept my patio cracked. And that's another thing. After that, I closed that motherfucker. I was like, yeah. That was, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, man, recording me and shit. But that's what. Hey, what did I say from the beginning? She been spying on me and stalking me. So it don't surprise me she been recording me. I wouldn't be surprised if she got more recordings of. I wouldn't be surprised if she got pictures of me. Yeah. Because apparently she obsessed with me. Anyway, back to the J-Lo. Like I said, I ain't pressed. No, I ain't got to do that. She came down to my apartment, thought I was supposed to say something. Bitch, nah, it don't. Nah, it don't work like that with me. Nah, see, I don't holler at girls. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah. What I do is I wait until one like her, well, not like her, or one like J-Lo, or which I named her Mamacita. Anyway, I wait till one of them, like, do what she did, or say hi or something, and then I'll choose to talk to them if they pass the a few quick tests. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at them first. I'm gonna check, look at their face, make sure they ain't got them bumps and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask a few questions, make sure they ain't a drug addict, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe, you know what I'm saying, I let them talk to me and be their friend or something. And then if I come to find out some other shit after that they was hiding, just like that. Yeah, I be cutting motherfuckers like that without getting blank and don't care in the slightest. I don't know. I think that's possibly why some of these motherfuckers are so mad, because I just don't care, and that's on God. Like, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Oh well, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna finish this video. I know this is the longest one. Anyway, in the middle of this shit, right, while she was doing this shit, while I started getting heated up, I started, I started getting annoyed because it turned into some disrespectful. It turned into some other shit. Like, now it's like, nah, you disrespecting me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? It's setting everything else aside. That's and at that point, if it's like, oh well, and you set everything aside, and at that point say, with this, it's like, hold up, and the motherfucker still keep going. Oh no, that's danger. That's danger. Yeah, that's danger. Nah, you want to go that way with me? Oh, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You gonna have to kill me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, you gonna have to be ready for that. Yeah. You better be ready to kill me or die. Whatever. I mean, on that tip, like, is you kidding me? Who the fuck, what man you know gonna stand there and let anybody, female, male, whoever, disrespect the dog shit out of him and his mother for no reason whatsoever? And what? Not do nothing? Not say something? Hell, fuck not doing nothing, not say something. I come from the mother. Man, like I said, man, nah. I ain't. Look, man, putting all that shit aside when it come to that, if it's like, well, hold on. Yeah, okay, all that, whatever, right, on the side. But then, look, my mom's elderly. I ain't done nothing to y'all. I don't know y'all. Aside from all that stuff, can you please, and even being nice and asking like that, I don't have to do that. I know some fools that would have, man, I know some fools, if she did that or they did that to, I know a couple cats, man, did that to hurt him and his mom or whatever. Man, they would have had a worse problem than me. And trust me, this girl gonna get some help when I get through. And that's how it is. That ain't because of me. That's because of her. She did it to herself. Again, I don't know her. I ain't never tried to holler at her. I don't know her. I never talked to her. Didn't want to. Whatever. She came down to my apartment at 6 in the morning, standing at my door, staring in my face, and I shut the door in her face and walked in my apartment. Oh, well, bitch, maybe you should have said something. Anyway, I'm glad you didn't, because then I would have been like, oh, Jesus Christ, why did you not protect me from this motherfucker? But he did. Thank you, God. And now she gonna get herself some help. Well, that's what she did. She didn't mess with me. She thought she was messing with me, right? And what she was doing was she was in the process of getting herself lit up, getting her situation hot, spotlighted. Because like I said, she ain't dating from around there. She ain't from around there. She don't know how it works. So, yeah, I'm sure the police, well, hell, one of the cops told me, he said, yeah, we know, we heard. One of the cops said, she done called, I don't know how many times, this bitch called the police to my house like, I don't know, 20, 30. She like talked to police, she a snitch. A lying snitch, yeah. So, like, when the shit got bad, she started lying, calling the police and just making shit up, lying, all kinds, just to get them to come to my house and shit. One time, this one cop came and said, well, what is this all about? And I said, what it's about is the girl up there and her friend are prostitutes. And he stopped me right there. I was about to continue, and he was like, hold. He was like, hold on. He was like, I know, we know, we heard. And I was like, you heard. Now, I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm born and raised in 124. The real 124, not whatever the fuck they got going on now. Okay, the real projects, and all the way till now. Born and raised here, and I know how it works. I knew how it worked then, I know how it works now, and it's like this, man, I don't give a fuck who you is, man. When a motherfucking police officer around this bitch, anywhere around Montgomery County, anything like that, fucking come up to somebody and say what's going on, and that person try to say something or say what's going on, and the motherfucking cops stop them and say no, we already, like, they already know what you about to say. Yo, hey, anybody from Oak County, you go ahead and answer that question. You already know, with or without me. If that's what's going on and that's what happens, that's man, look, Shawty be fucking. Are you kidding me? She been watched anyway. What'd he say? Like I said, she must not be from around here, man. I mean, come on. Anybody from Moe County, go ahead and drop a comment. What do you think? If a cop said that in Moe County, what the fuck you think going on? Like you said, he stopped me from talking. No, ho. Yeah. We heard, we know. What? So it's like, you know, yeah, at that point I realized, I'm like, well, shit. I went back in the house after that. I'm thinking, this motherfucker must be from Mars. Like, she really must not be from around here, because when I heard that, I knew from being from around here. When I heard that, I knew, like, with or without my situation or me or whatever. Oh man, yo, any cop say something like that about somebody around here, yo, it's like you can bet your bottom dollar they're fucking watching your ass, man. Are you kidding me? You think a motherfucking cop is gonna sit there and say what's going on, and when somebody say that and try to tell them, and the cop cut them off and saying, oh, we know, we heard. Okay, now, again, like I said, she did it to herself, okay? Bitch called the police, I don't know how many times before anybody. Lying too. She wasn't even lying. Calling the police, lying to get them to come to my apartment. And it's like, and at the same time while doing that, still doing the fucking thing. And the thumping and the bump in the shower and all. Yup. Even on top of lying and calling the police and all this shit, lying to the police, still doing this crazy fucking loud shit. Steady through. Maintenance man and everybody still going in and out every morning, all day, right? Steady through the whole thing, right? But the only time I got, like I said, when I got a couple days of it just all cease and desist, like magic, right? That thing like magic. Oh, I can't wait till this 4 months up, boy. Anyway, I'm gonna drop this and let it go. All right, to the next video. We're gonna finish this up in the next few videos. In the middle of this shit, right? J-Lo, Spanish girl, on the side of me. I don't know if she heard them or heard me. Possibly heard, you know, cause they were mumbling shit and then try to get me to respond. And I don't know, cause you can hear through the walls in the joint, right? I don't know if she heard what she heard or what. All I know, I was laying in the living room one night, and it's going on, right? Dominique, whoever the fuck that is, on top of my apartment, doing her thing, right? Fucking everybody in Mo County, right? And moaning to me, mumbling to me, right? Cause she think I'm her man, right? She think I'm her pimp or some shit. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, and and if I leave there, she gonna follow me wherever I go, and then whoever over there, she gonna try to fuck the guys over there. I mean, hey, look, I don't know what the deal is. It's like this. The girl likes to follow me. She likes to know where I'm at. She likes to be where I'm at. Wherever I go, she gonna try to find out, and she gonna go there. Okay, now, don't ask me. I don't care. I don't know. I done said it 1,000 times. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never met her. I ain't never talked to her or nothing. I don't know. I don't care. She's obsessed with me. She saw me and became smitten when she moved in. I don't fucking know. I don't care. This is what she does. She calls everybody. She calls all the people she knows, all her friends, all her tricks, and she tells them all, where's the white boy? Where have you seen the white boy? Have you seen my neighbor? What's he doing? What'd he say? Did you hear what he said? All right, let me know if you see him. I'm talking about every day for the last 2 years straight. Okay. Now, like I said, anyway, we're going to get back to that because it stopped for a couple days, and in about 4 months, it's going to stop permanently too because she thinks she's going to pull one of them on me again to get my protection taken away from me. That'll never happen again. Anyway, ain't nobody gonna fucking slick me and bamboozle me out of getting my protection taken away from me out of my dime motherfucking hands like old boy said back in the day, right? Yeah, you gonna have to kill me, motherfucker. Yeah, talking about what motherfucker say, oh, I take your shit? Yeah? Go ahead and try. Watch what happens. Go ahead and try. Watch what happens. Hey, look. Motherfucker try to take my shit, I guarantee you this. I guarantee you gonna get some lead up in your ass wherever they get my shit or not. Somebody or somebodies will be getting some lead up in their ass. Guaranteed. Yo, whatever, man. I ain't no fucking bag. I'm not no tough guy. I'm not trying to kill nobody, rob banks, sell drugs, commit crimes. Nah, man. This crack host started stalking me and spying on me, having dudes threaten me. I don't even know. So I went and got protection. That's all, man. Ain't nobody trying to be a tough guy. This, that, the other. And if anybody think they gonna do anything to me or take anything, it ain't gonna go down pretty. It's gonna be rough and ugly. It's gonna be tough and hard, and it's gonna be horrible. Okay, so what the fuck ever? I care not. Talk to my motherfucking pipe, motherfucker. Wait till I get it back. Anyway, J-Lo. Yeah, in the middle of this shit, right? I'm laying in the living room, like as always, by myself. Laying in my living room, trying to watch a movie, trying to ignore this fucking crack hoe that I don't know, that thinks I'm her fucking man or some shit. And I don't know if she trying to fuck all the guys around me because she think it's going to make me jealous or something. Is it? Because that came across, somebody told me that. Somebody said she might be doing that because she think it make you jealous. And you know what? I told them the same fucking thing 1,000 times. I said, but how in the fuck is somebody going to be jealous about somebody they ain't never meet or... Somebody they don't know, they ain't never talked to, they never met them, they ain't never hung out with them, they don't even know them. So yeah, I'm gonna be just as jealous as a son of a bitch. Because some girl that I don't know, have never met, have never hung out with, have never spoke to, is fucking the world. Does it look like I'm jealous, man? Anyway, man, whatever. Like I said, I said that shit from a long time ago. I said, shit ain't gonna end good for y'all. And they kept laughing and shit. I said, okay, we'll see in the long run. See, these motherfuckers on like goldfish. They only think 5 minutes ahead, right? They don't even think a week ahead, let alone a year, 5 years, shit, fuck, 5, 10 years. They don't think of fucking a day. These fucking dumbass crack hole fucking stupid ass mental disabled fucking crack hole prostitute think they fucking slick this, that, the other motherfucking nutcase retarded piece of fucking dog shit. Dumb fuck. And get they done got themselves in a fucking blew their whole situation up on their own. And trying to blame it on the motherfucker they stalked and spied for 2.5 years, still stalking. And how that gonna work? Bitch, you blew your whole shit up on your own, literally, admittingly. Like, I remember when I said it, I said, you know, they kept mumbling shit to me, right? And getting disrespectful. And I said, okay, but it ain't gonna be good for y'all in the end. I said, in the long, if y'all wanna keep doing this, I said, in the long run, y'all ain't gonna be laughing, though. I said, in the long run, in the end, I'm telling you right now, if y'all want to play this shit with me, in the end, I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be fun. And man, it didn't matter what I said. Until I got my protection, they thought everything was a joke. But whatever. Like I said, I don't know what she thinks she gonna do. Blame me for her stalking me? She gonna blame me because she stalked me and spied on me and blew her own shit up, fucked her own situation up. What, she gonna blame me? Yeah, right. She better call that maintenance man, tell him to call his boys, and that ain't gonna help anyway, because they just gonna get put in a graveyard or in a motherfucking prison cell. Because I don't know them or her. So fuck him and anybody he know. Anyway, J-Lo, in the middle of the night on the side there, must have heard something, I don't know. But this is how it happens, and this is how it goes. It's always been happening like this. I just sit there or go somewhere, and hey, what do you know? Somebody's trying to get my attention. Oh, kind of like that crack hoe, but I didn't know she was mentally disabled and obsessed with me. That was her way of getting my attention? Wow. Well, I definitely don't want to know her. Anyway, I don't know her, but... So, the side girl on the side of my apartment, J-Lo, yeah, banging Jane. She started tapping on my wall, on the side of the wall, in the middle of the night, as this shit was going on with Miss with Miss Crackho, right above. So I don't know if she heard this shit or what. So J-Lo, that's what I call her. She started tapping on the wall, right? Cause I don't know, like I said, the crack hole was doing this bump bump, this thump bump bump thing on the ground, and in the bathroom, in the shower, in the living room when I'm getting dressed, bump bump, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she trying to tell me she know where I'm at and she on top of me and shit or something like that, little signs and signals. Like what the fuck? Whatever, I don't know. So I don't know if the girl on the side, the Spanish girl, must have heard the shit. Anyway, I'm laying there, I hear this tapping on the wall, tap, 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 on the side of the wall. Now, I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? I'm like, is there something in the wall? I'm thinking, is there a mouse in the wall or some shit? Is there a fucking, like, is there something in there, like, got in the wall and fucking trying to get out the wall? So I get up and walk over to the side of the wall, and I try to listen, and I could hear the Spanish girl on the phone, talking on the phone to somebody. And so I went back and I was like, okay, well, I don't know. I went back, sat down in my chair, right? And about 2 minutes later, tap, 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 behind me on the side of the wall again. So I get up, I turn around, I go, and this time I go over and I don't hear her on the phone, I don't hear nobody talking. So I put my ear on the wall. I swear on my life, I could hear the motherfucker was breathe. Yo, I put my ear on the wall. So where the living room is, where I'm at, right? I guess that's where her bedroom would be. So literally, like where that side, that part of the wall where she was tapping, that's where her bed is. That's where her head would be on her pillow. I put my ear on the wall, and all I heard was heavy breathing. I could hear her like, and I'm thinking, hold on, is this bitch doing the same thing as the motherfucking hoe upstairs? And I'm like, hold up. And I said, so what, was she tapping on the wall? Like the girl upstairs? So I said, hold on, let me see. I said, she over there breathing hard? What, she over there fucking somebody trying to do the same shit the girl doing upstairs? And I tapped, so I said, let me try something. So I did what she did. I tapped on the wall, tap, tap, tap. And I stood there and just listened, and then I stopped hearing her breathing hard, right? For a second, I didn't hear nothing. I just stood there for a second, and then tap, 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 right back. And I was like, oh. Hold on, I said, either this bitch trying to do the same shit the motherfucking crackho doing, or the usual, the real deal, which is usually how, that's how it go with me. That, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking, that's what they do. They do shit, whatever, get my attention, whatever, and then I'll either talk to them or won't. Anyway, like I said, I had seen her before anyway. And on top of that, I knew that she had a boyfriend. A Spanish boyfriend that she wouldn't let in the house. Before this happened, he was parking his car behind her apartment, which I could see out my balcony, and sleeping in his car behind her apartment. And I had seen him go to her front door and bang on her door like the police, and she wouldn't let him in. And then he walked back to his car and sat in his car, and he would sit in his car all day out behind her apartment all night. And I said, hold on, let me see if she let her boyfriend back in the house, if she over there fucking him tapping on the wall, right? And I looked out the patio, right? And boom, there he was sitting in his car, he wasn't in there. So she hadn't let him back in. He was sitting in his car. He was still sitting in his car out there behind her apartment. So I'm thinking, okay, so she ain't let her boyfriend back in, and she ain't like upstairs, you know what I'm saying? She, whatever, I mean, she, well, I guess regular girl, well, first of all, banging, like I said, J-Lo. And that was her boy, as far as, or that was the dude she was fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. As far as I knew, until this, apparently, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I saw that. I looked out there. I saw him parked out there. I said, "Damn!" I said, "What this girl?" I said, "So she over there by herself trying to get my attention." I said, "Well, I wouldn't be surprised because this is how it usually happens." So I went back after I saw him out there. I looked out, saw him, went back over to the wall, and I put my ear on the wall, and I could hear her breathing and shit again. So I tap, and then I put my ear on the wall, and I could hear her breathe. She started breathing harder. Talk about, I said this some crazy shit, and so basically, so I kept doing that. Well, I didn't keep doing that. So I was listening, right, and then I waited. I said, all right, let me see what let me see what happened, right? And I just fell back for a second, right? I'm just standing there. 2-3 minutes go by, and then I hear a real low tap tap tap. So I go back. So I put my ear back on the wall. Tap tap tap. And I can hear over there, and again, breathing or something, like breathing hard, some shit, you know what I'm saying? And again, I went over and looked out the balcony. I don't know why I did, looked out the balcony, and there he was sitting off. I said, man, this girl trying to get my attention, and not like the fucking cracker upstairs, like for real, yeah. So I went back over to the wall again, tapped on the wall, tap, 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 and just waited, and tap, tap, tap. She tapped right back. Started getting like instant, right? I'm like, okay. So I know you can hear it through the wall. I heard her talking on the phone. So you know what I did? I said, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna sit here and keep tapping on the wall with this girl, right? And I tapped one time, tapped like once or twice, tap. And I said, hey. I said, I know you can hear me. I heard you talking on the phone. I said, look, you ain't gotta keep tapping on my wall. I said, look, hey. I was on. Look, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and that's what I did. I told the truth. I said, look, to the wall. I said, hey, you ain't gotta keep tapping on my wall. If you want to talk to me, if you want to talk to me, you want me to come over there, you want me to knock on your door, you ain't gotta keep tapping on my wall, like you ain't gotta keep doing that. Like, you want to talk to me or something? You want me to come over there and knock on your door or something? Go ahead and tap on the wall again, and I'll come over there and knock on your door. We can talk. You can talk to me. You ain't got to tap on my wall. Now, I forgot that this motherfucking crackhead, motherfucking crystal meth, motherfucking nutcase bitch had been spying and stalking me from day one. So I didn't realize, she would probably peeping the whole thing and hearing the whole thing. Apparently was, like, because I noticed I noticed that things had got quiet while that was going on. Like, I noticed it, like, I was like, hold on, what the fuck going on upstairs now? Like, as soon as that shit started happening, everything like went quiet upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hold the fuck up. All of a sudden, some girl on the side started doing what she doing, but for real. And now all of a sudden they quiet up there for the first time in like a year. After every day of not, like, no matter what I said, like. So I'm thinking, the fuck is up with that? And I'm thinking, I don't know. Anyway, so like I said, I told her I tapped on. I said, look, you ain't got to keep tapping on my wall. Like, if you want me to talk to you, you want to talk to me, whatever. I said, you ain't got to keep tapping on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'll come over there. You want me to talk to you? You want me to come over there? I said, tap back on the wall again. I'll come over there. Tap, tap, tap. Instantly. Get tapped on the wall. All right, so look. This was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Or it's like, it was in the middle of the night, really, but it went till like about 4 or 5 in the morning, something like that at this point in that, right? And so I said, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run up. I was gonna run up and go to the store real quick. Come right back, like 10, 20 minutes, something like that, maybe less. Come right back and go over there. So I said, all right. When she tapped on the wall, I said, all right. All right, I'll be over there. I said, I'm gonna run up the store real quick, and then I'll be right over there. I'll be over there in like 10, 15 minutes. And that was it. I didn't hear nothing, and I was like, all right. So I got my shit on, got ready, left out, right? Well, when I left out, this motherfucking bitch ran down there and knocked on this girl's door that she didn't know. No, because she didn't know this girl. And I don't know what she told her. I don't know what she told her, what the fuck, but all I know is she said whatever she had to so that girl did not, like, she tried to make it so she didn't want to talk to me. Like, obviously she heard what she had been spying on me anyway. She must have heard that shit and fucking knew, whatever, man. Waited till I left, because I said the shit out loud. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking. And as soon as I left, she ran straight down there and knocked on her door and was like, hey, I live above here or something, or I guarantee something like that. And then God knows, probably said she called the police and lied her ass off. She probably, you know what I'm saying, whatever, said whatever she had to, probably any type of lie she could think of to make the girl not want to talk to me or whatever, because whatever, the bitch is crazy, I guess. Anyway, I came back about 15 minutes later, and I went over to the side of the wall where, on the side joint where J-Lo at, right? On that side. And I went to see if I hear anything, and I didn't hear nothing. Like, it was a TV on when I left, I remember, on her joint, in her joint. I didn't hear no TV, no nothing. I'm like, I started feeling weird, like, what the fuck is it so quiet? Like, I don't want to go knock on this girl's door. She been tapping on my wall, and I said what I said, and then whatever, and she tapped again. I said, shit, you ain't got to keep tapping on my wall. You want me to come over there, tap on the wall again? I'll come over there. She tapped on the wall again, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I said, all right, I'm going to run the store real quick. I'll be back 10 minutes. I'll be over there. Went in the store, came back like 15 minutes later, and all of a sudden, everything all quiet over there, right? And up top. So it's like any other day, right? It's Puff Daddy Freak Off up there, and I don't know about the side, like I said, up there. So it's quiet up there now, and on the side, the TV was on. I remember I heard it, and over it was off. So I'm hearing nothing. It's silence on the side and above, and I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling like, man, I feel weird. So I said, fuck it, let me tap on the wall again and make sure she's still like, whatever, like, I don't know, like, whatever she was doing, whatever she was saying, like, I don't know, let me just make sure it's still whatever, right? So I tap on the wall, tap, tap, tap. And I don't hit nothing. Silence, no tap back, nothing, right? And that little feeling I had, boy, that shit kicked in high gear, and I said, oh, hold on. Something ain't right here. Yeah. I said, something ain't right here. Nah, something don't feel right. I was like, nah, something don't feel right. And, so I chilled, fell back. I waited a little bit, and then, I don't know, I waited maybe 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20, and I tapped again, tap. And I didn't hear nothing, no tap back or nothing, but I heard Well, it sounded she didn't tap back, but what it sounded like she put her finger on the wall, and I could hear her like doing something like that, or just I don't know, like fiddling with a cord or something on the wall, like not no tap 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 like or tap 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 like she was doing like some, I don't know, fiddling around with the cord on the light or something. I don't know. So I'm like, fuck, that's supposed to mean, well, fuck that. I ain't going over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck that shit. Before I left, the motherfucker was tapping on my wall for no reason. And then I do that, right? All of a sudden it go quiet up there for the first time in a year. And I get back and I feel like everything quiet on the side and above. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I tap. Cause she been tapping on my wall all night, just like the black girl, but not like the black girl, if you know what I mean, cause she had a man locked outside. So now I'm gonna leave it there. It's been a while. Now it's more to it. There's more to it. With the Spanish girl and her, the story continues, and I will finish it. There's more to it, but yeah. So Shorty went down to some girl that she don't even know to cock block up on some guy she don't even know. Why is she sitting there stalking me and spying me and doing all this motherfucking crackhead ass shit she doing? And I'm gonna leave it there. And then, whatever. Yeah, it's more to it. Like I said, with J-Lo, cause it come back around. We do communicate again, me and J-Lo. But we're gonna get to that in the next video. So we're gonna leave it right there. And like, subscribe, share. JB Blessed. JB Blessed, King JB. Like, subscribe.